1, 2, 3, 4.
What would you describe your music as?
People have said that it can be a little bit depressing in places, but we try and mix up a little bit of light and dark. I would say the new stuff's quite upbeat, the old stuff's maybe a bit downbeat, but it's acoustic guitar, a little bit of piano, some cello, which we like to layer a lot so you get a lot of strings on the actual tracks.
Driving in my car.
I suppose it's sort of like a bit like Damien Rice, but I like to think it's more upbeat. Well, I started playing the guitar when I was 8 and I went to classical guitar lessons until I was about 16 and I taught myself to play the piano.
You taught yourself to play the piano?
I taught myself to play the
and
piano.
And can you read music?
I can read music, yes. I read music because I went to guitar lessons, but I play the piano totally by ear.
With Glasgow stuck in the back of my head.
What sort of things do you write about?
I like to write songs that tell stories, so I generally write about things that have happened to me. I write songs about girls, relationships, friendships, just anything that happens.
They tell me that you wanna talk, but I don't wanna talk, don't wanna tell you how I am. I still remember about that time you walked and my front door was locked.
I was originally a solo artist and it says like my name on the album cover, but I think, to be perfectly honest, it's not really, because I wrote the words and the music, but there was another guy who joined, his name's Ali Donaldson, he plays the cello and he wrote a lot of stuff as well and helped shape some of the songs. And then for the actual album we got Nicola Caulfield in on the rhythm guitar and Jamie Sellers in on bass guitar, so it's a group effort, I think. Yeah, no, we started off playing the Edinburgh Fringe and we played C venues at the Edinburgh Fringe a couple of times, and we played Underbelly. Then in Glasgow we played Pivo Pivo, Nice and Slazy's 13th Note. I'm alright right now. I don't think we'll be signed, but I think we'll have a deal to release the album that we made ourselves. And if it goes well, who knows, maybe they'll ask us to do another one.
Would you like to be signed?
I don't know. I didn't initially write the songs for a hope of fame. I just write it because I enjoy playing music with my pals. I quite fancy having a normal life, growing up with a family, having a 9-to-5 job and working really, really hard.
Oh, well.
Is that an okay answer?
Yeah, that's a wholesome answer.
Do you want me to say no? I want the rock and roll lifestyle. I want to die in a toilet with a heroin needle in my eyeball. Are you sure? Because I can say that. If you want me to say that, I'll say that.
She's my girl, but she'll read the whole world. I'd like to say we fell in love that day.
My favourite song? I don't know. I've got a few. If you're talking about my favourite song of the upbeat ones, it's probably one called Sweet California. I quite like that one. That one was the last one we wrote before we actually finished the album. And a lot of people think that it's about me wanting to go and live in California, but it's actually not. It's a song I wrote about a girl who I met at a party and she was from California, and the lyrics "Take Me Home, Sweet California" are actually basically me saying, look, this party's getting a bit boring, let's go back to your place. That didn't actually happen in the end, but if anyone actually asks, I just tell them it's about me wanting to go and live in California.
She'll be your girl, but you must read the whole world.
Thanks very much for talking to me. It's been really quite cathartic.
Well, thank you very much for inviting me into your living room, Andrew Jones.
Don't worry about it. Anytime.